Hello everyone, welcome to our English communication class today. How is everybody? I hope that everyone is doing great in your house while you are learning. So, are you ready now for our class? Okay, so get your notebook and write our lesson for today. Okay, so for our lesson today, it is entitled Coronavirus Safety Measures. Coronavirus Safety Measures. Okay, so what are the things that we need to do in order for us to be safe? Okay, so when you say safety measures, these are the things or the guidelines that we need to follow in order for us to be safe from the virus. Okay, so for our first measure, we have stay at home. Everybody read, stay at home. What do you mean by stay at home? When you say stay at home, it means you should not go out if it's not important. Okay, so if you, just like now, we don't go to school because of the coronavirus. Therefore, since you don't go to school to learn, you just stay at home. Okay, so everybody read, stay at home. Spell the word stay, S-T-A-Y, stay, at home, H-O-M-E, home. Stay at home. So this is the first guideline that we need to follow. Next, we have wash your hands often. Everybody, wash your hands often. Okay, so wash your hands often. You need to wash your hands with soap and with water, of course, and if you have warm water, it would be better. Okay, so when you say often means most of the time. Okay, so when you go to toilet, after you go to toilet, you need to wash your hands. When you go out, you need to wash your hands. When you come home, when you do different activities, play, okay, so you need to wash your hands often. Okay, everybody read, wash your hands often. Spell the word wash, W-A-S-H, your, Y-O-U-R, hands, H-A-N-D-S, hands, often, O-F-T-E-N, often. Everybody read, wash your hands often. Okay, so the next measure that we need to know is we have to use hand sanitizer. Use hand sanitizer. Everybody read, use hand sanitizer. Okay, so everybody spell the word use, U-S-E, use, hand, H-A-N-D, hand, sanitizer, S-A-N-I-T-I-Z-E-R, sanitizer. Okay, so sanitizer, we call here alcohol gel or alcohol gel. So it is a gel that is alcohol based. Okay, so use hand sanitizer. Okay, for the next guideline, we have don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Why? You should not touch your face because sometimes we touch different things and we don't know whether your hands are has a lot of bacteria or virus, and we don't know if your hands got coronavirus. Therefore, you should avoid touching your hands touching your face where it could easily go to your eyes and your nose and your mouth, would go the bacteria or the virus to your lungs. So to avoid that, we should not touch our face. Everybody read, don't touch your face. Okay, let's spell the word don't. D-O-N apostrophe T. Don't touch. T-O-U-C-H. Touch your Y-O-U-R. Your face. F-A-C-E. Face. Don't touch your face. Next, let's have clean or disinfect frequently touched objects. One more time. Clean or disinfect frequently touched objects. Okay, so clean, you need to clean or disinfect frequently touched object. When you say frequently touched object, it means those things that you always touch. People always touch those things, like for example the doorknob. This one, you need to clean it with a disinfectant or a water, or you have to wipe it with wet tissues. Okay, and then this one, the switch of the light, it is, many people would touch this one. People would most of the time touch this, so it is very important to clean this, to disinfect this. And your cell phones, so your cell phones are always touch. Okay, so you always touch it. Some people will touch it too, so it is always good to clean or disinfect frequently touched objects. Everybody read, clean or disinfect frequently touched objects. So clean, spell the word clean, C-L-E-A-N, or O-R, or disinfect, D-I-S-I-N-F-E-C-T, disinfect frequently, F-R-E-Q-U-E-N-T-L-Y, frequently touched, T-O-U-C-H-E-D, touched objects, O-B-J-E-C-T-S, objects. So everybody read, clean or disinfect frequently touched objects. Okay, let's go to the next. We have cover your nose or mouth when you cough or sneeze. Okay, cover your nose or mouth when you cough or sneeze. You know, cough. When you cough and you sneeze, you have to cover it with whatever you have. You have a tissue or a handkerchief. You should cover your nose and your mouth, or if you don't have, you can just flex your elbow. You can bend your elbow and cover your mouth and your nose when you cough or you sneeze. Everybody read, cover your nose or mouth when you cough or sneeze. So cover, spell the word cover, C-O-V-E-R, cover your, Y-O-U-R, your nose, N-O-S-E, nose, or O-R, or mouth, M-O-U-T-H, mouth, when WHENUYOU, cough, 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 or sneeze, NEEEZE, sneeze. Let's read. Cover your nose or your mouth when you cough or sneeze. Alright, next we have avoid crowded places. Avoid crowded places. Avoid crowded places. So when you say crowded places, it means place that has a lot of people. Avoid, it means you should not go there. You should not go in that place, okay? So avoid as much as possible. You don't go there. Okay, so here, why we need to avoid crowded places, because we don't know. So just like this in the picture, one of them has the virus and they don't know it. Therefore, if they will have like what, they will be affected by, or they will get the virus because one of them is already have the virus. Okay, so therefore, if it's possible, you should not go to places where there are lots of people. So avoid crowded places. Avoid, spell AVOID, avoid, crowded, CROWDED, crowded places, PLACES, places. Avoid crowded places. Okay, next we have wear a mask. Wear a mask. Okay, so it is a must. It is important when you go out to wear a mask all the time. And if you don't, you have a high risk of getting the virus. So you will get other people sick. We don't know who got the virus. Okay, so everybody read, wear a mask. Okay, wear a mask. Wear, 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 wear a mask, 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 mask. So wear a mask. Next we have observed social distancing. Okay, it's very common nowadays that we need to what? We should not go near to other person. It should be what? 2 meters apart. Okay, it should be 2 meters apart. So this is what we call observed social distancing. So you need to follow social distancing. Okay, observed, 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 social, SOCIAL. One more time, SOCIAL, social distancing, 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 observed social distancing. Next we have check your body temperature. Check your body temperature. Everybody read, temperature. Check your body temperature. So this word you should not read as temperature, no. This word should be read temperature. Temperature. Okay, so your body temperature, when we go to the department store, to the supermarket, wherever we go now, when we like to go, we always have to check the body temperature before entering the building, right? So check your body temperature. Check, CHECK, check. Your, YOUR, your body, BODY, body temperature, temperature, temperature. Check your body temperature. All right, next we have always use the tissue. Always use the tissue. Okay, so tissue is very important nowadays. Like when you go wherever you go, in the school, in traveling, it is very important to have a tissue because you can easily get it when you can easily use it to cover your nose, to cover your mouth, to wipe your hands. Is very important. Okay, so always use the tissue. Okay, always, ALWAYS, always use, use the the tissue, TISSUE, always use the tissue. Next we have discard the used tissues in covered bin. Discard the used tissues in covered bin. Okay, when you say discard, it means you have to throw away the tissue that you used in a covered what? In a covered garbage cans or covered bin. Okay, so why it should be covered? Because if it's covered bin, it's more safe. The germs that is from your tissue will not spread. Okay, so everybody read, discard the used tissues in covered bin. So discard, throw away, covered bin, it means a garbage can that has a cover. Okay, one more time, discard the used tissues in covered bin. Okay, next we have avoid close contact with sick people. Avoid close contact with sick people. Okay, avoid, it means you should not go near close contact. You should not go near to the people who are sick. Okay, so this one, he should not go near to the man with wearing red shirt because he is sick and we don't know if he has a virus. Okay, so you should not go near to people who are sick. Okay, avoid close contact with sick people. Avoid, AVOID, avoid close contact, close, CLOSE, contact, CONTACT, contact with, WITH, with sick, SICK, sick people, PEOPLE, people. Avoid close contact with sick people. Okay, now this is the last one. We have visit the doctor. Visit the doctor. So if you're not feeling well, you have a headache, you have a fever, you have a cough, you have a hard time breathing, you have to what? Visit the doctor immediately, because we don't know if you have the virus already. So if you are sick and you are feeling you have fever, you have cough, and you have a hard time to breathe, so you have to visit the doctor. Everybody read, visit the doctor. Visit the doctor. Spell the word visit. VISIT, visit. The, THE, the. Doctor, DOCTOR, doctor. Everybody read, visit the doctor. All right. So let's read. Okay, let's read. Coronavirus safety measures. Stay at home. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer. Don't touch your face. Clean or disinfect frequently touched objects. Cover your nose or mouth when you cough or sneeze. Avoid crowded places. Wear a mask. Observe social distancing. Check your body temperature. Always use the tissue. Discard the used tissues in covered bin. Avoid close contact with sick people. Visit the doctor. Okay, so for your activity in our lesson today, we will have two activities. The first activity is you are going to take a video while you read clearly the COVID-19 safety measures. Okay, so you have to take a video while you read clearly our lesson today. All right, so this is activity 1. So we have the next activity, activity 2. You are going to write this in your notebook. Write the meaning of the word and its Thai word. So we have here the word. You have to read it, and then I have here written already, and then you have to write the meaning. So you find the meaning in the dictionary, and then you also write the Thai word of the English word stay. Okay, so this is English word, its meaning, and the Thai word. Okay, so first word is already done for you. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 words. All right, so write the meaning of these words and also the Thai words of these English words. Okay, so I think that will be all for today. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.